So who is going to be the starting quarterback for the University of Georgia in 2020? Do we have an answer? Drum roll. No, we don't have an answer. A lot of word came out after the third scrimmage last Saturday that Dwan Mathis was the leader, took the most snaps with the ones, which is true. But then Kirby kind of came out and shot it down a couple days later and said, well, yeah, but that's because JT Daniels still has yet to be cleared for play. So that's why Dwan was taking the most snaps. It's still going to be a game-time decision. Kirby is not going to tilt his hand here to Sam Pittman as far as who's going to be the starter, who to prepare for, because these are two completely different styles of quarterback. You've got JT Daniels, who is hopefully more athletic than Jake Fromm, but is very Jake Fromm-esque. He's got a decent arm, but it's not huge. He's not extremely athletic, but he is somewhat athletic. We just don't know to what extent. We've only seen him play one season at Southern Cal. He had a negative 150 rushing yards. That could be attributed to him being a true freshman, and that's a lot of pressure. You know, it could be attributed to a terrible offensive line and a terrible offense around him. So all of that could change at UGA because he's got a great offensive line. He's got a great running game. He may not have negative 150 rushing yards. Who knows? We don't know. But Dwan Mathis, you know, he's 6'6". He's tall, he's lanky, but he's extremely athletic. He can move in the pocket. He can make plays with his legs. I think I saw he ran like a 4.57, maybe it was a 4.6 40, like a 10. He was in the 10s in the 100-meter, 10.6, somewhere around there. Dude is fast, especially for being 6'6". So he brings more of the Jamie Newman type offense that we would have seen with a lot of zone reads, tucking the ball and running, as opposed to just handing it off to Zeus or Cook. So Kirby's not going to tell us until September 26th, maybe September 25th. Maybe the day before the game we'll find out. It might be the day of. We've got 9 days until game day. I love the fact that I'm swallowing my words, and it looks like we are going to have a season. The Big Ten has jumped back on board. It looks like the Pac-12 is even going to jump back on board possibly by the end of October, beginning of November. The Mountain West is now looking aggressively at an 8-game season. They are pushing to be back in October as well. So basically all of these conferences that opted out, a month and a half ago are now all wanting back in after seeing the success of the first couple weeks of the college football season. And, the fact that COVID, although serious, hasn't affected a ton of these athletes. So very good news all the way around. If you didn't see it today, Georgia dropped new uniforms for the 2020 season. They are the 40th anniversary edition of us winning the national championship. Yeah, I know. It's been 40 years, 1980. But they are sweet. If you haven't seen them, you're about to. Sick uniforms. Can't wait to see them. I believe we are going to wear the white uniforms at Arkansas to start the season. So very cool uniforms. Good news in that front. Hopefully that'll help with the $55 million loss that we're projected to have. As always, go Dogs, and we'll talk to you soon.